Hello dear students, I hope you are fine and doing well in your studies. Students, today we are going to start from where we have finished in the previous session. Student, in this session, we will do some basic questions, examples, theorems, which are important regarding to this chapter. So, let us begin with the chapter itself. Students, here we are going to study two important series of sine and cosine. In the series, angles are in AP. First series is in terms of sine. It is sine alpha plus beta plus sine alpha plus 2 beta plus dot 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 plus sine alpha plus n minus 1 beta. It is the last angle and it is the first angle. And there are n number of terms. And this summation is equal to sine n beta by 2 upon sine beta by 2 into sine alpha plus n minus 1 by 2 into beta. Similarly, we can find the summation series of cos, that is cos alpha plus beta plus dot 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 cos alpha plus n minus 1 beta, and it is equal to sine n beta by 2 upon sine beta by 2 into cos alpha plus n minus 1 by 2 into beta. The difference of these two formula is this: if series is of sine, then here is the sine. If series is of cos, then here is cos. And we can learn this system as first angle plus last angle by 2. Because if we add first and last angle, then it is alpha plus n minus 1 beta, and divide by 2, we can find alpha plus n minus 1 beta by 2, which is written here. And after comparison, you can easily find the value of beta. Then you apply this formula and find the result. Students, let's see. Here is one question. Find the summation of the following series. If we compare the series, then we can say it is cos alpha plus beta plus cos alpha plus 2 beta. What is the value of beta? Cos alpha is 2 pi by 7, and you can write it is cos 2 pi by 7 plus 2 pi by 7, and third term is cos 2 pi by 7 plus 2 times 2 pi by 7. After comparison, we can find the value of beta is 2 pi by 7, and value of alpha is also 2 pi by 7. And how many terms are there? There are only 3 terms, means the value of n is equal to 3. Now apply the formula. It is equal to sine n beta by 2 upon sine beta by 2 into cos first angle plus last angle by 2. Now simplify it. It is sine. What is the value of n here? The value of n is 3, which is equal to the number of term, and the value of beta is 2 pi by 7. So now we can write it is n beta by 2. It is 3 into 2 pi by 7 by 2. Now simplify it. It is 3 pi by 7 upon sine beta by 2. It is sine pi by 7 into cos first angle. What is the first angle? It is 2 pi by 7. And what is the last angle? It is 6 pi by 7 by 2. Now simplify it. It will become sine 3 pi by 7 whole upon sine pi by 7 into, solve it. It is 2 pi by 7 plus 6 pi by 7 is equal to 8 pi by 7, and by 2 it is 4 pi by 7. You can write it is cos 4 pi by 7. Now how we can simplify it? Cos 4 pi by 7 can be written as minus cos 3 pi by 7 also. It will become minus cos 3 pi by 7 into sine 3 pi by 7 whole upon sine pi by 7. Now simplify it. Cos 3 pi by 7 into sine 3 pi by 7. After multiplying by factor 2, we can use the formula of 2 sine A into cos A, that is the sine 2a, means it will become minus sine 6 pi by 7 whole upon 2 sine pi by 7. Now you can write 6 pi by 7 as a pi minus pi by 7, means it will become minus sine pi minus pi by 7 whole upon 2 sine pi by 7. What is the value of sine 180 minus theta? It is sine theta, means it is sine pi by 7 upon sine pi by 7. Your answer is minus half. This is the answer of this series, means summation of this series is minus 1 by 2. So we can easily find the summation of this type of series in which angles are in AP. Students, now we are going to study maximum and minimum value of A cos theta plus B sin theta. As we have discussed in previous article that sin theta lies between minus 1 to 1, cos theta also lies between minus 1 to 1. This is the main fundamental aspect to find the maximum and minimum value of A sin theta plus B cos theta, or we can say A cos theta plus B sin theta. Let A is equal to R sin alpha and B is equal to R cos alpha. And after squaring, we can find R square is equal to A square plus B square. That's why R is equal to square root of A square plus B square. A cos theta plus B sin theta is equal to R cos theta sin alpha plus sin theta cos alpha. This is the formula of sin A plus B, and it is equal to R sin theta plus alpha. Now the maximum and minimum value of sin theta plus alpha, because it is sine of any angle, value lies between minus 1 to 1. That's why R sin theta plus alpha lies between minus R to R. And what is the R? R is the under root A square plus B square. So we can say that A cos theta plus B sin theta lies between minus under root A square plus B square to plus under root A square plus B square. Hence the maximum value is equal to under root A square plus B square and minimum value minus under root A square plus B square. Students, here are some examples. We have to find maximum and minimum value. Example number first. Compare this A sin theta plus B cos theta. What is the minimum value? The minimum value is minus under root A square plus B square. 3 square plus 4 square is equal to minus 5. And maximum value is plus 5. This is the maximum and minimum value of 3 sin x plus 4 cos x. Suppose here is a question. 3 sin 2x plus 4 cos 2x plus 3. Then what is the maximum minimum value? As we know, the value of this portion is minimum value is minus 5 and maximum value is plus 5. Then finally the minimum value of expression fx is minus 5 plus 3. It will be minus 2. And maximum value of fx is plus 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. Here is one more question. You have to find the maximum minimum value of 1 plus 2 sin x plus 3 cos x. First of all, we want to convert this equation into sin x. Cos square x can be written as 1 minus sin square x. After simplification, it is converted into minus 3 sin square x plus 2 sin x plus 4. Now we are going to convert this expression into perfect square in the sin x. For making perfect square, first of all, I am going to take minus 3 as a common factor. It is sin square x minus 2 by 3 sin x plus 4. The coefficient of sin x is 2 by 3 and half of 2 by is 1 by 3. Now we are going to add 1 by 9 and subtract here 1 by 9. Now this is the perfect square, or you can say it is the minus 3 times sin x minus 1 by 3 whole square minus 1 by 9 plus 4. Now again simplify it. It is the minus 3 sin x minus 1 by 3 whole square plus 3 by 9 means it is 1 by 3 plus 4. After simplification, we can write it is 13 by 3 minus 3 sin x minus 1 by 3 whole square. This is a perfect square. As we know, the minimum value is obtained when this perfect square is 0. Then if it is minimum, then you can say the expression is maximum, and the maximum value of expression will be 13/3, means max fx is equal to 13/3. And for the minimum of x, the value of sin x should be -1. In that case, the calculation is this: 13/3 minus 3 into -1 minus 1/3 whole square. And after simplification, we can find the minimum value of this function. So this is the process of find maximum and minimum value by using perfect square method. And this is the simple formation: a sin x plus b cos x. Students, we are going to solve one more example: 5 cos theta plus 3 cos theta plus pi/3. Find the maximum and minimum value of this expression. Now we are going to compare this expression with a sin theta plus b cos theta. Student, keep in mind that theta is same here, but here cos theta and here is the cos theta plus pi/3. It is not the same angle. That's why we cannot apply the same formula. First of all, we have to convert this expression into a sin theta plus b cos theta form. For that, we have to apply the formula of cos a plus b here. Now after applying the formula, it is 5 cos theta plus 3 cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. The value of cos pi/3 and sin pi/3 here: 5 cos theta plus 3 cos pi/3 is 1/2 cos theta minus sin pi/3 is root 3/2. It is 3 root 3/2 sin theta. After simplify it, it is 3/2. It is 13/2 cos theta minus 3 root 3/2 sin theta. Now it is the expression of like this: a sin theta plus b cos theta. The maximum value and minimum value now can be obtained. It is under root of 13/2 whole square plus minus 3 root 3/2 whole square. Now you can simplify it. It is 169/4 plus 27/4 square root. Now again simplify it. It will be 196/4. It is 14/2 is equal to 7. That's why we can say the minimum value is -7 and maximum value is +7. By this method, we can find the maximum value and minimum value of trigonometric expression. Students, this is one of the most interesting concept: the trigonometric ratios of submultiple of an angle of a special type. What is the meaning of special type? It is sin a/2 plus cos a/2. What is the value of mod sin a/2 plus cos a/2? We are going to write 1 plus sin a within a square root. Now simplify it. The value of 1 is sin square a/2 plus cos square a/2, and sin a can be written as 2 sin a/2 into cos a/2. Now this expression can be written as sin a/2 plus cos a/2 whole square. This is the value of 1 plus sin a. If we are going to introduce square root here, then the value will be square root of this and it will be square root of this. What is the meaning of square root of this? This is the mod of sin a/2 plus cos a/2. And similarly, we can find the mod of sin a/2 minus cos a/2, and it is equal to within a square root 1 minus sin a. Now, as we know, what is the meaning of mod x? Mod x is positive when x is greater than or equal to 0, and it is negative when x is less than 0. Now we are going to simplify this mod here. If we are going to open the mod, then it will take maybe plus sign or minus sign. It will depend on the value of a/2, or this expression, either this is positive or negative, and this expression depends on the value of a/2. On the value of a/2, we can find the value of sin a/2 plus cos a/2, and similarly we can find the value of sin a/2 minus cos a/2, and we can decide that this expression is positive or negative. If sin a/2 and cos a/2 both are negative, then ultimately it is negative. If sin a by 2 is negative and cos a by 2 is positive and sin a by 2 is greater than cos a by 2, then it is negative. And this is the main reason that it may be either plus or minus sign, and on the basis of this we can find the different type of questions also. So we have to remember in our mind that if a by 2 lies between 2n pi minus pi by 4 to 2n pi plus 3 pi by 4, then it is a plus sign, otherwise it is a minus sign. And if a by 2 lies between 2n pi plus pi by 4 to 2n pi plus 5 pi by 4, then it is a plus sign, otherwise minus sign. Here is a most important diagram, and by using this diagram we can find the reasons, and the reasons in which these expressions are positive or negative. This is the line of pi by 4, this is the line of 3 pi by 4, and this is the line of 5 pi by 4, and here is the line of 7 pi by 4. In the interval of 7 pi by 4 to pi by 4, or you can say minus pi by 4 to pi by 4, sin a by 2 plus cos a by 2 is positive and sin a by 2 minus cos a by 2 is negative. And in the interval of pi by 4 to 3 pi by 4, both are positive. And 3 pi by 4 to 5 pi by 4, sin a by 2 plus cos a by 2 is negative and sin a by 2 minus cos a by 2 is positive. Students, by understanding this concept, we can solve some questions. Students, cos a plus minus sin a is equal to root 2 sin pi by 4 plus minus a, and you can write it root 2 cos a minus plus pi by 4, and this can be obtained by multiply and divide by root 2 in LHS. Students, let's see one example. Find a by 2 if it is satisfied 2 sin a by 2 is equal to square root 1 plus sin a plus square root 1 minus sin a. As we know, sin a by 2 plus cos a by 2 is equal to plus square root 1 plus sin a, and sin a by 2 minus cos a by 2 is equal to within a square root 1 minus sin a. If we add both these equations, then we can find that 2 sin a by 2 is equal to within a square root 1 plus sin a plus 1 minus sin a. So keep in mind, when sin a by 2 is positive and numerically greater than cos a by 2, this is an important thing. Sin a by 2 plus cos a by 2 is of plus sign, and sin a by 2 minus cos a by 2 is of plus sign. It happens only when a by 2 lies between 2n pi plus pi by 4 to 2n pi plus 3 pi by 4, and these values easily observed by using this graph. Between pi by 4 to 3 pi by 4, sin a by 2 plus cos a by 2 is positive and sin a by 2 minus cos a by 2 is also positive. After adding 2n pi in these angles, we can obtain all the angles which satisfy the given equations. So the answer is a by 2 belongs from 2n pi plus pi by 4 to 2n pi plus 3 pi by 4. Here is one of the most interesting concept. It is the product series of cosine angle, cos theta, cos 2 theta, cos 2 square theta, and dot 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 cos 2 to power n minus 1 theta, and it is equal to sin 2 to power n theta upon 2 to power n sin theta. And we can easily prove this product is equal to this by using the formula of 2 cos into cos b. Now here is one example: cos 12, cos 24, cos 48 degree and cos 84 degree. Now we are going to compare this. It is theta. It is 2 theta, yes. It is 4 theta, yes. But it is not 8 theta. Then we can write like this. It is cos 12 degree, cos 24 degree, cos 48 degree. And as we know, we can write it is cos 180 minus 96. 180 minus 96 is 84, and by applying the formula cos 180 minus theta, we can say it is minus cos theta. Means your question will convert into cos 12 degree into cos 24, 48 degree into cos 96 degree. Now it is equivalent to this system: theta, 2 square theta, 2 cube theta. What is the value of n? Value of n is 4 here, And now this is equal to sine 2 to power 4 theta. What is the theta? Theta is the 12 degree upon 2 to power 4 sine theta. Theta is 12 degree with a minus sign. And we can write it like minus sine 192 degree upon 16 sine 12 degree. Now we can write 192 degree as minus sine 180 plus 12 degree, and 180 plus theta, it will minus sine theta because 180 plus theta lies in the third quadrant upon 16 sine 12. Now your answer is sine 12 upon 16 sine 12 degree. Answer will be 1 upon 16. This is the use of product of series of cosine angles. Students, now we are going to study chapter trigonometric equations. What is the trigonometric equation? An equation involving one or more trigonometrical ratios of unknown angle is called trigonometric equations. For example, cos square x minus 4 sin x is equal to 1. It is to be noted that a trigonometrical identity is satisfied for every value of unknown angle, whereas trigonometric equations is satisfied only for some values, finite or infinite in number, of unknown angle. For example, sin square x plus cos square x is equal to 1 is a trigonometrical identity as it is satisfied for every values of x belongs to real number. This is the basic difference between identity and equation. Identity have infinite roots, or you can say roots of identity are greater than their degree and roots of equation are equal to the degree of the equation. What is the meaning of solution of a trigonometric equations? A solution of trigonometric equation is the value of unknown angle that satisfy the equation. For example, if sin theta is equal to 1 by root 2, then you can say theta is pi by 4, 3 pi by 4, 9 pi by 4, 11 pi by 4, etc. Thus, the trigonometric equations may have infinite number of solutions because of their periodic nature and can be classified as principal solution and general solution. What is the meaning of general solution? General solution contain a variable, and by substituting the value of variables, we can find all the solutions of that trigonometric equation. And principal solution lies between 0 to 2 pi only. What is the principal solution? The solution of a trigonometric equation which lies in the interval 0 to 2 pi are called the principal solution. Keep in mind here 0 to 2 pi open. Here is the example. Find the principal solution of the equation sin x is equal to half. There are two values, pi by 6 and 5 pi by 6, which lies between 0 to 2 pi. That's why we can say that the principal solution of the equation sin x is equal to half are pi by 6, 5 pi by 6. Now students, what is the general solution? Since trigonometrical functions are periodic functions, solution of trigonometric equations can be generalized with the help of periodicity of the trigonometrical functions. The solution consisting of all possible solution of a trigonometric equation is called general solution. Or you can say the expression involving an integer n which gives all solution of a trigonometric equation is called the general solution. We use the following formula for solving the trigonometric equations, and here n belongs to integer. Equation sin theta is equal to sin alpha. Solution is theta is equal to n pi plus minus 1 to power n alpha, where alpha lies between minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 and n belongs to integer. Equation cos theta is equal to cos alpha. Solution is theta is equal to 2n pi plus minus alpha, where alpha belongs to 0 to pi and n is integer. Solution of the equation tan theta is equal to tan alpha is theta is equal to n pi plus alpha, where alpha belongs to minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 and n is integer. Similarly, solution of the equation sin square theta is equal to sin square alpha, cos square theta is equal to cos square alpha, and tan square theta is equal to tan square alpha is theta is equal to n pi plus minus alpha, and where alpha lies 0 to pi by 2 closed, and here 0 to pi by 2 open, because as we know tan theta is not defined at the pi by 2. Now how we can find the solution of sin theta is equal to sin alpha? Now simplify it. It will become sin theta minus sin alpha is equal to 0. Now applying the formula of sin c minus sin d, it is 2 cos c plus d by 2 into sin c minus d by 2. Now what is the solution of cos theta plus alpha by 2 is equal to 0 and sin theta minus alpha by 2 is equal to 0? As we know, theta plus alpha by 2 is equal to odd multiple of pi by 2, and in this case theta minus alpha by 2 is equal to m pi, or we can say multiple of pi. Now we are going to solve this equation and this equation. We can find theta plus alpha is equal to 2m plus 1 pi, and here theta minus alpha is equal to 2m pi. Now simplify it. Theta is equal to 2m plus 1 pi minus alpha, and here theta is equal to 2m pi plus alpha. Now we can write these two equations simultaneously as theta is equal to n pi plus minus 1 to power n alpha. If n is even, then we can easily obtain this setup. If n is odd, then we can easily obtain this. That's why this is the general solution of the trigonometric equation sin theta is equal to sin alpha. Then theta is equal to n pi plus minus 1 to power n alpha, where alpha lies between minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Similarly, we can obtain cos theta is equal to cos alpha and tan theta is equal to tan alpha, and all other formula or solution of the trigonometric equations. For this type of equation, student must use this solution to get correct answer. Sin theta is equal to 0, theta is equal to n pi. Tan theta is equal to 0, theta is equal to n pi. Sin theta is equal to minus 1, theta is equal to 4n minus 1 pi by 2. Cos theta is equal to minus 1, theta is equal to 2n plus 1 pi. Cos theta is equal to 0, theta is equal to 2n plus 1 pi by 2, means you can say odd multiple of pi by 2. And sin theta is equal to 1, theta is equal to 4n plus 1 pi by 2, means pi by 2, 5 pi by 2, etc. And cos theta is equal to 1, theta is equal to 2n pi. Students, now we are going to solve these examples. Solve the equation sin theta is equal to root 3 by 2. We can write sin theta is equal to sin alpha form, means here alpha is the 60 degree, means pi by 3. Now apply the formula of sin theta is equal to sin alpha. Theta equals to n pi plus minus 1 to power n alpha, where alpha is pi by 3, and this is the general solution of the equations sin theta is equal to root 3 by 2. Let's see one more question. Sec 2 theta is equal to minus 2 by root 3. There is no such formula of sec theta, so we have to convert sec theta into cos theta. It is equal to minus root 3 by 2, and cos theta is negative in the second quadrant, then you can say it is equal to cos 180 minus 30, and it is equal to cos 150 degree, and that is equal to cos 5 pi by 6. Cos 2 theta is equal to cos 5 pi by 6. Theta is equal to 2n pi plus minus alpha. Now simplify it. Theta is equal to n pi plus minus 5 pi by 12. Now after substituting the different values of n, we can find the different values of theta, and this is the general solution of the equation sec 2 theta is equal to -2 by √3, where n is the integer.